Hey traders, Joseph here from Eightcap. So today we're going to have a look at the Australian dollar to the US dollar and the AUD to the yen. We're also going to have a look at the US30 and the NDX100, which is the Nasdaq, and the US30 is the Dow. So firstly, today's RBA rates decision followed expectations, with rates staying on hold at 0.25%, and we didn't really see any big surprises coming out of the statement. As we can see, the Aussie dollar has had a quieter day so far, but what we are looking at the Aussie at the moment is one, as it's sort of returned back to that median zone. We saw a good deal of rejection yesterday after sellers attempted to move lower, and we've seen so far today a bit of a rally, but we are seeing a little bit of well, at this point, we're seeing a little bit of rejection from that 71.48 area. And if we're going to see a trend continuation, that's a good start for one. As you can see, that spinner with good rejection and a failed low off really a bit of a low test, which is started, basically reinforcing support at the 70-76 area. But we want to see now is some follow through. We're 2 minutes away from tonight's London session, and we'd like to see momentum continue higher to support what we're seeing here and here, showing that buyers are in control, and we could see a move higher. Now, if we do see a move higher that does turn into a decent leg higher up, we would like to see a test of 71.93, and then obviously we'd like to see a close above that and a new close back into the 72 point, just to show that this trend that's been running for a fair while now, since March, does have a bit further to go. Now, if we do see a close below, a fail here and a break back below, that's a bit of a worrying sign. But if we do see a break and close below that 70-76, definitely we could be starting to see early signs of a turn in trend, so we'd have to keep an eye on that. But right now there's it's a little bit in the line, so we just want to see a bit more direction in the next move to really get a better idea of what's going to possibly happen next. Now, just quickly moving to the dollar to the Aussie yen, and the Aussie yen has been really range bound for a bit. We're seeing price mainly stuck between 75.59 and down to 75, really even. Again, like on the AUDUSD, we've seen a fair bit of solid rejection and demand down in these levels, and we're seeing a break now above. We haven't quite tested 75.80 yet. It's been very close to it, but we would like to see obviously a break of that 75.80 just to support and show that buyers still have momentum. This one's a bit of a small worry though, as it is really dragging out, and we are seeing 2 bars of price now trading inside this bar here. So we'd want to see a bit of a statement just suggesting that momentum is really still with buyers with a break, and then we'd be looking obviously for the next level of resistance to come in from 76.51 to 52 if we do see another leg higher. And we are watching, if we did have a break lower, 75 even, as that was a previous high that turned to support, and a break at that level could be suggesting that buyers are not holding control at the moment. So as with the Aussie, we're just looking for a bit of a statement in direction to really show us who's really running the show right now. Now, just jumping over to the US30, we did see 2 nice pieces of rejection that we were watching yesterday. Now, we were looking for a possibility of a move lower. We did get one, but they were quickly rebuffed by buyers and then snapped back up. So some 1.96% retracements there. And we saw yesterday, the start of the week, a nice bar. Now, buyers broke above this resistance point, and we are trading above the range resistance at 26.714. So if we can hold above that, we'll be looking for more buy momentum. But if we do see today's out of hours action basically fail to hold and spin around and close back in, then we'd be looking again for this resistance to be broken, and would be continuing to watch this support to see if that does continue to play as a factor for the US30. Right now, at the moment though, we can see that the trend has been broken. So we've seen, a couple points broken here, so we can adjust the new trend line there. But we are, seeing a couple steps now. So we have that real first step here of resistance from 26,996 and then down here at 26,671. But if that is closed above today, definitely would be starting to look for the possibility of a new move up, possibly to test that resistance here at 26,996. So now just finally, the Nasdaq has made NDX100, which follows the Nasdaq futures in the out of hours that we're running in now. It has hit new records, and we have seen a move moving above the 11,000 points. So we'll see if things can be held, but that is, as we've been seeing with the Nasdaq, there's been a lot of buying interest, and it so far hasn't really stopped. So we would like to see buyers really just hold that level here of the breakout, and potentially, if we do see a move lower, that it would come in as support or down to maybe that 10,879. But for now, we're just looking to see if tonight's session can hold in new records. So that's it for now. We hope you have a fantastic rest of today's trading session. We don't have any key data or high impact news coming out in today's European or New York session. Tomorrow morning there is some New Zealand news coming out around 8:45 Australian Eastern Time. So keep an eye on that if you are holding any NZD positions. So that's it for now. So good trading, and until tomorrow, bye for now.